Welcome to Season 5 of the Questions With podcast, hosted by Quest Ventures, the top venture capital fund in Asia. I am your host, Linh, and in this season, we are diving into Vietnam's vibrant tech startup scene, particularly how innovation is driving impact and sustainability. Join me as we explore how this emerging Southeast Asian nation is embracing technological and scientific advancements, all while building a more sustainable future. Today's guest is Tung Nguyen, the CTO and co-founder of Rally AI, a Singapore-based technology company reimagining how businesses understand and engage with their customers. The platform helps restaurants and retail brands turn everyday interaction into fun, rewarding, and measurable customer experiences, effortless and helping businesses build stronger loyalty. Designed to bridge the gap between customers and the brands they love, Rally AI drives billions of daily engagements and delivers insights that help businesses make smarter choices. With more than 16 years of experience across engineering, product, and entrepreneurship, Tung is a seasoned technology leader. He has built a career at the intersection of technological depth and business leadership. His academic journey is equally diverse, spanning software engineering, international law. He's also pursuing a PhD in computer science, reflecting his continued commitment to advancing tech innovation. This combination of engineering expertise, business strategy, and legal understanding gives Tung a uniquely holistic perspective on how to build and scale technology companies. And today we'll dive into Tung's journey, his role at Rally AI, and the perspective he has gained from building and leading tech companies in a rapidly evolving industry. Hi, Tung. Thank you for joining us. So to kick off, we would love to learn more about your background and how's your diversity in your academic journey and professional journey has led you to where you are today. So the first question is you study across multiple fields, including software engineer, international law, and business. How has this diverse academic path shaped the way you approach tech, leadership, and decision making today?
Thank you, Linh and Quest Venture for today's podcast. It is a very good question. So mm, let me think a bit about it. In Vietnamese education system, there a challenge for people who want to be trained or encouraged to approach decision in a variety of perspectives, like from business, from technical, from society. So when people want to make a decision, they have to seek to advisors. They need to ask a lot of people, and it's very hard to find some great advisor around you. From my high school, I know that I will continue my career with software engineering, but I also do not want to be in that situation that I cannot find any advisor from other perspective. Also, that's why I realized that the software engineering is not enough for me, and I need to study more in business and also the law side. That's why I learn MBA and also international laws in Hanoi Law University. That diverse version is very important for me today because it gives me a wide perspective that allow me to evaluate the technical and also the business impact and also the law risk in the future. That also helped me through my partner, our CEO Juhu, that help me ensure that we can work together for a long time and will be the great business partner in the future.
So I know that you are based in Vietnam. You are the CTO of a tech company, which is
Yes.
a Singapore company, and your partners are all Singaporean. So
Yes.
do you face any challenges, like cultural challenges, when working with your Singaporean partners and counterparts?
In fact, in our company, because I already work with a Singapore company and a lot of foreign company before, so there are no big challenge about it. There's only some time we can have some misunderstanding in communication because we do online meeting only and online chatting only, so sometime only, but that is not big deal for me.
So I can understand that because you have a very diverse background and you've taken on different roles or different organizations. So it might not be a challenge for you, but I'm just curious if you see any significant differences in the way that we the Vietnamese work and the Singaporeans work, and would you have any like advice for other people who might have less experience than you when working with foreign partners or choosing a foreign co-founder?
It also quite hard question, but for me, in fact, you have to see who when you work with. For me, for example, like when I work with Juhu, we notice that we will work together. Very soon, we have to learn to study about each other first, how we can work together, how we can enroll some competition together, and maybe we have some day to work together side by side, face to face, to understand how we can communicate, how we can assign tasks to each other. So that's why after 2 or 3 months we decide to work in the future. For the advice with the people who not have much experience with working with foreign company like me, I think you should spend time with your partner first. After some time, you can decide that they are a good partner to go with you for a long time, or just only some contract partner or specific contract only.
That's really solid advice. So how did the idea for Rally AI originate?
In fact, it is you idea. He think about that idea about 1 year before we met in Ho Chi Minh City last year. Um, but he is struggling with how can make it work in the real business. How can bring it with technology like AI and automation. That's why when we met each other in Ho Chi Minh City last year, I bring some advice for him about what the product will look like, how AI and automation can apply for that idea. So we work together and form that product right now.
So what was it about the product or about the team that or about Juhu that managed to convince you to join this journey?
I think it is mainly from the team. I mean, Juhu convince me because with my background is software engineering. I still like something related to business side and also other side. So I'm always looking for someone have the great vision, a great business side, deeply understanding about the market, and that why when Juho bring that idea and bring his background to me, convince me that we can work together and build something great in the future. I'm okay with it.
So what has been the biggest technical or operational challenge in building Rally AI from scratch for you as a CTO?
Because our product market is Singapore market, so in Singapore market they focus on the quality. We have to bring the best quality to the market, and it's not the quality but also the timing. Singapore company often require that after they give you some expectation, you have to deliver something to them in about 1 or 2 weeks, or maybe maximum 1 month. So to think that the challenge that we have in our operational, but for now I think really already past that. We have the good product with high quality in Singapore market, and also yes, in on time. We still have a lot of things to improve, but I think at the current status we are good right now.
So I did give like a brief introduction about Rally AI at the beginning, but could you just like walk us through the problem that Rally AI is solving and the solution that you're offering for those who are not familiar with this market?
Yes, the original thing we when I met Juhu before, he said about the loyalty. Business and maybe market may not understand well about loyalty. They still think that loyalty is a behavior that consumer buy your product. Yes, I mean, consumer can buy product with retention every month. What is the reason why they buy product? Because maybe the discount, because that product you give them a voucher 10% or something like that. But it is not the reality, because maybe the competitor can give them 15% discount. They can turn around and buy the competitor product. That is the thing lacking. That is the thing is widespread in the market right now. And we think that to build the loyalty operation system, real loyalty, we need to understand the level loyalty of the consumer, and that's why we come from the real feedback and real market intelligence from the business. So from the real customer feedback, real customer intelligence, they can understand how loyalty their customer be right now, and they can personalize the marketing activity, personalize the campaign in the future. Also can make the decision better. For example, like open new outlet or new business center, something like that.
So, what have been some of the major milestones in Rally's AI's journey so far? And I would love to learn more about like what did each one of it teach you so far?
Yes. I think the big major milestone Rally AI already got in the past is when we convene our angel investor, Mr. Seth. He CEO of Siosato Islet, and that our product here, and we can help him grow with his business. We deliver the good product for him, and he feel everything well, so he became our investor and have a lot with real product will be, because after we deliver that product to Santo, we have to upgrade some feature and make it to work in real. And I think that is big major milestone for us, that we have one of the first our client, and they have a lot to complete our product right now.
So from this experience, do you have any advice that you would like to give other founders, like younger founders trying to build AI power SaaS products in the F&B and retail sector?
Yes, I think firstly we still need to have some guideline our CEO that he had a good connection with the domain you are working with. For example, like our product like in the F&B and retail sector. So the secondly, be brave. You can offer the business our product, and you have to change too fast, too early to make it work in real business. And of course, you need to ask for the advice from the business. Maybe in the future you can turn that business become your investor. That is the two things I think the most important.
And I know that you're also doing your PhD at the same time as being a full-time founder. How is it juggling across different responsibilities? Because I know that like both are like crazy demanding. How do you do that?
It is quite hard question to answer, but from my perspective, if you want to do something in academic, you also have to find the professor who will give you the direction. And when you already found the professor, you need to directly discuss with him about your career path and your future plan. If he is okay with that, he make you the condition to do, still can follow the full-time job with the startup company, and also allow you to do PhD together. He may give you some advice when, for example, with semesters in my PhD, my professor will give me that okay, with this semester you have some deadline for that. With which month you have to give me that paper research, or which month you have to go with me to the conference. That's all he required from me. So that's why I can plan on my schedule to align with both my PhD and the startup.
So from your academic and
Mm.
industrial experience, how is AI transforming loyalty and customer engagement in the F&B and retail sector? Could you share a little bit more on this topic?
Yes, I think for now, you can see that AI and automation technology already have some transformation in NB and retail sector. For example, like you see the chatbot everywhere, right? A lot of companies use chatbot to answer customer question, and also some companies also use chatbot to have the order from the customer. But there are one part that a lot of companies want to do, that is personalized loyalty and engagement. They are doing it, but not all successfully. Even a lot of big company like the GI chip, when we met some big company in Vietnam right now, they are still struggling with personal loyalty and engagement. That means the business not understand fully about the customer. Yes, you they give the same voucher discount to everyone, not personalized. They not understand about the demographic, location, feedback, sentiment, when the customer want to buy or not. So in the near future, the AI will focus more on the personal like loyalty and engagement, and also some predictive analysis and predictive sale for the business. That is both effect aspect are the thing our Rally AI try to do right now. That is personalized loyalty and predictive analysis.
So, what change do you hope to drive in the customer experience industry, and how is Rally AI helping you move toward that vision?
In Rally AI, we often talk about the vision of our company, but everyone still have our own individual vision. In fact, for me, I like the vision where many business use Rally AI to understand the customer real feedback. That when that time Rally AI will have the enough data sets to establish some standard of customer experience for many sectors, the SOP for the business, and can also enhance customer experience for whole market. For example, like before there are some benchmark in the market like customer satisfaction about 4/5. That is okay. How they really calculate it, measure it, it not either quite clear that right now. But if we can make a good product and a lot of business and consumer use our product, we can calculate it very well and establish the real standard for the market.
So we have this tradition in our podcast in which we ask the guest to leave a question for the next guest we have on the podcast. So the previous guest has this question. So I want to ask you this question before I
Yes.
ask you to leave another question for our next guest. So the questions from the previous episode is, if the business runs out of money, will you work on your vision?
We have that conversation before.
Wow.
I and Johu, because when we start we do not have any money. That's the thing that okay, maybe when we do not have anything, when we work together for really luckily before we start the company, we already had the investment from the angel investor, so we do not in that situation before. But uh, every month, and Johu uh, have an online meeting about it. It's like we run our money and we do not have run away. What should we do? And we conclude that at least for Rally AI, we can work for the vision in about 6 months or 1 year more before we make any decision later. Because I and you already have the enough saving for the future, so we can work for it right now.
That's beautiful. I love how determined and passionate you and you who are about the vision. So, if you could ask our next guest a question, what would it be? You don't know who the next guest is. We don't know who the next guest is. It can be
Mm-mm.
anything.
If you have a chance to advise your son or your daughter about the startup journey, what should you will advise them? you will say to them that you should not follow the startup journey or not, on you encourage them to do it?
I like the question. I would be curious to hear their advice as well. So with that being said, that would be, we would wrap up the podcast for today. Thank you so much, Anh Tung, for joining us and sharing your journey of building Rally AI, as well as your very interesting and diverse academic and professional background with us. Your lessons in leadership, innovation, and perseverance offer so much value, not just for aspiring founders, but for anyone navigating the fast changing world of technology. We really appreciate your insights, and we cannot wait to see how Rally AI will continue to shape the future of customer experience and the retail sector. And to our listeners, thank you for tuning in to this episode of Questions With. If you enjoyed this conversation, don't forget to follow the podcast on your favorite platform so you won't miss future episodes. Thank you so much. And I'm your host, Linh. Until next time.